Alright, hello and welcome you all to a game development update. I'm probably one coffee at a time this time. Mainly. Yeah, I actually think it's one coffee at a time. I might as well make it a devlog about one coffee at a time. Think about it now anyway. Because mainly it's going to be about that, you know? Sometimes you get the mix. I realize I haven't done much on the play these days. Well, this week, say. You'd like to do this thing, like, I guess last week as well. Yeah, that's saying 3 days before then. Yeah, so this is the mat. So I'm trying to get it to work in all 4 directions. So I'll give you a little shot here, a little screenshot here. See how this one right here, this is from the front. So this is looking towards you guys, right on you guys. This is kind of an old one, I just realized. Here's the newer one. So here's like more or less the final layout, except for the posters, I mean. So that's gonna be something you can stay tuned in for later. So basically that's the main meal right here. That's the secondary meal. They order like something like a cake, baked good. That's mainly with baked good. This will probably be from anything like a meal to a baked good. And that will be teapot, cup area as well. So how I did that was come down to down. You see that we got, I just need to rotate it at a different angle. Here we go. So we got down when we undo down. So we got coasters, whatever the heck these things are called, where you put your chink on. You know, I just realized I don't have my water here. That's weird, isn't it? I'll just get the water out of my bag. I'm thirsty. That makes me think of water. I didn't even get tea before coming in here. Like, what kind of person am I now, man? I'm having an existential crisis because I didn't get my water on my tea. Yeah, that's pretty much all. It doesn't sound that unusual, but so you can see when you look at these, I'll probably have to move this one down or something like that later on. But you can see that we got 2 points here, so that's where the plate or the dish or whatever it is being served on. Should work okay with bowls. Well, I guess I'll have to compromise for bowls later on if it doesn't. Okay. You want the first day, let's just then. So, and all that. So then we come into here. If I did this correctly. Oh no, okay, never mind. Yeah. That's been a bit of a problem of late. I don't know why. I changed the style of this, and it's just like, excuse me, no, I don't work anymore. To go down here, and it should choose from there. I don't know why did it not do that anymore? It's like at one point it did, and it's just like, this morning, and it's like, it went for a phase, it's like, nope, don't want to work anymore. And I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you, damn thing? That's the reason why I was like this for. There we go. And we also did a bit on the white side as well. See, this is the white side. This one's got 2, so you can have a cup over here. So that's where coffee and that's where tea will be. I don't know why I decided to give myself more torture, but hey. The torture is there. I think I'll become more confident with knowing how to do this as well. I don't think it'll be that really hard. I might do that, undo that, and see what it does. Of call these things the devils now. I see they are the devils, side to side, up and down. I think no. That shouldn't affect anything. I'm half sleep deprived today, so some things could happen. And speaking of which, some things could happen. Oh my god, no. Some things could happen, alright? I don't know, you can just tell like the whole day has just been like, oh, like, I don't know, I'm just seeing the world like completely different today, and this is like insane. Oh boy. So I'm just gonna copy this. I knew something like this had to be it, you know? I just knew it. Oh, whoops, we do. That's Control Z. Don't know why I just did this then. Here we go. This should solve my problem now. I'm actually gonna go. Oh yeah, I can do this. Oh, I made that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then whenever it's changed and everything like that, just go down to here. So we go unready. Here. Mine is gone. And then we go all of these. Oh my god, I feel like so chip. Okay. Which one did I turn off? Yes. Can you see I'm missing a lot of things more than I normally would have. And that doesn't spell ego today, doesn't it? I don't know. Last night was a horrible sleep for some reason. There we go. Now they're the right side. Oh my god. Now our next problem is it should be the right side. It is right side up. Visibility. The Flippy came along. Got the dyslexia, I believe, that one time some. Flippy time. Kind of sucks when it flips like that and you don't even realize it. You can tell my art when it happens. And I don't even like fully comprehend it. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think I like my white. I'm missing my Gleam boys, you know? I've gotten so used to them being Glee, you know? I'm missing them now. This should be eating from the white. Should be. This should work. Now. There we go. Look at this. Oh my god. And all that will like appear whenever you interact. And all that. I guess that's not even permanent. Right down here. That's just to see if it works. I guess it is, isn't it? Because these oh god, these balls here, or if a true or false ones here, are used to tell the things you interact with when clicking on here in this area to go in the specific points where it's coffee, or so it's saying that it's white, it will go to, if it's tea, it will go to the white teapot spot and the white cup spot as well. Like it'll go to these two spots, cup point 1 and teapot will spawn there. And it spawns there without you being able to pick it up and all that. So we might as well light that in now. Okay, let's hopefully this will do something. Oops. If white side eating, I think it's true. And then I go pinch that. Pinch this code right here. I might copy it and then start it down there. Hashtag it. You know, one thing it's never, like, I don't know. I never can remember when learning code, like a lot of the comments symbols. Like I've done this one long enough where I can easily remember the comments and all that, but like HTMI, I never remember which ones were like the ones that did the comment, you know, like you do with a hashtag in this one. Okay. See, look at this. So now we can all set it up like that, and then that's how you add in your food. I think even that, I might keep that down there as is. I don't think I'm going to put the West in there because I do feel like there needs to be more done to that. That doesn't feel like it's in depth enough, but you do kind of get the idea, like whenever I interact that with an item. The teapot. Now, I'm starting to see it now. So I'll do a little, not permanent, but permanent-ish. Kind of, the wording, the phasing of it is permanent, but the words within won't be. If hopper item dot item has to be item dot type equals, I have to look around here. I actually kind of made this hard on myself doing the numbers. I think I realized there's a way of doing like the words, but hey, you know what? I'm already too much down the deep end to worry about the words these days. I need teapots. Specifically, I would need this tiny teapot, wouldn't I? Yes. I will need this tiny teapot. Okay. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 it should be. Oh, I also need output item as well. So I'm going to have to add in a new node called output. Variable output oh, 2D. Oh wow. I'm probably making everybody else tired. no 2D. Output equals hotbar dot item dot objects. I think there's an S in this. Oh god. Dot instant. Actually, you know, I think I'm gonna have to do this. The item available. Get out of the T. Post item equals this equals this dot instant. I can't remember the phasing of it. Here we go. Oh, just double dots. Okay, get out of there, mate. And dot. We need to open up one of these so we can see the code spelling. No, that doesn't help me. I just picked the only one that. Does it have access to this? Oh god. There we go. Add child output. And global position all that equals that. Oh yeah, I have to show you guys the coolest thing ever. That I've totally really lucky I did do that because I would not remember to show you guys it. It is epic. We're running forward already too. It's probably better off knocking this down here. And just go and copy it. Replace that with, replace what I did here with this. So, if we grab our bushmeat teapot over here, this is the reason why everything's scattered as hell, so we could do things like this. We do this. Oh yeah, I realized something too. Position. Place. Position. So we're going to make that a universal variable because I want to make that a universal variable. So position equals something else. So before, so it stopped whinging at us. It's been like, what are you doing to me, you bugger? Equals self slash dot double position. Why does this one not come up? Like, this is kind of annoying. Out of all the things you think it will like come up more, but it doesn't. And for some reason I can't remember spelling, and it frustrates me. So we go down to, oh boy, we have to put it down here. Now I'll show you guys the cool undo code. Spoilers. Undo. No good spoilers though. Here we go. Stop. Global position. See, why do you not come up more often? I have found myself using this more than anything, but I guess that's probably the style of coding I've been putting myself into. Now, in theory, if I did this correctly, so I changed the output. You see how it was going on about Pakistan. So the output there, turning it using that word starting with I instant. Yeah, I think that's what's called. It turns it into a Node 2D. So if you're confused on why I changed it to that, should work now. Sometimes does an okay job. See, there we go. Look at that beautiful boy. Everybody can have a bushmeat tea pied. Everybody, here we go. Oh god, making me jealous now. See, look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't like me doing that at the end. No, it shouldn't have a whinge. Yep. Okay, maybe not. I know there's no item bugger, but I don't want you to care about that. See, now she'll work. Typical boy. And eventually we could chuck cups on there too. That'd be the basic placement. That's so cool. I don't know why this morning I just woke up and felt like doing this one. I guess I was doing it last night too. I ended up like going to sleep late and then didn't get to sleep. Like, oh god, last night was terrible. But I'll show you guys. Oh, hang on, actually. Boom, boom. I'll do this, 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 and this. So let's say I'm making things. Oh, whoops, I spoiled it. I'm making things and I want to take all this out. Or want to undo this. Or, well, now we can really take everything out of this bowl. I haven't applied it to this one yet. Oh yeah, we still have that glitch where something disappeared. But if you just ignore that. That little bug. That is so cool. What do you guys think about this? I am so proud of myself doing this one. So no more stuff getting stuck in here. So I had a really hard time trying to like get it so it goes further back than one. What I did was make it into more of a variable, not variable, away. So I had to really, so I went from half using the away to probably fully using the away more or less. A bit of other stuff down there too. Using the away to get a position, like using an away to save a variable, I guess the way it is. That makes sense. I don't think it does. Like it was really hard also due to the fact that you gotta remove these spots as well. So they kind of went by themselves. And I had to make sure it doesn't go like if it had no slots down there or something like that. It won't go chuckle in. So the undo button here is that we have to get the last position. So how I did that was get the size of it -1, because the size of it told me the normal size of it, not with the size plus like 0. You know how you have 0 in the ways? This is how the positions got, and this is how they get the item, see? And then this is the item name if we want to do that. If we should be able to see it down for here. Yeah. If last item is null, then pass, so miss. Else. If the item type equals anything this, I had to add a new variable that says it's half or a quarter to save my sanity. Provide more flowers and everything like that. There's some things like butter that you gotta put the words down, because I didn't want to put the words down for these ones. These ones are always meant to be like universal in a way. And there's the egg. So the egg doesn't have multiple sizes. This one does. So this is like all the stuff here to undo it. What you add in. Payment extras, I'll probably have to dig into that a bit more. This is with all the... So for the last item name, so it gets the name of that item specifically in that slot. If that last item name equals a gem, a shouldn't goes false. So, and then same with honey, that's 0.5, I believe. I think it is up there. And then that's the biscuits as well. And then it goes valuable.last item object last item dot objects. So it gets that object that you see with the teapot, adds it to the world. So the output dot add child, and then it goes to our position. That's how it adds to general world. Then removes that. Remove at the last place. Item dot added. Last item added equals holding aside dot get child last place. So here it is. So this is how it removes the last slot. So it I probably could have done this in like where I don't have to go. I guess I've got my position, so I could have just done that. I guess I still need them to be connected. So in a way, yeah, the two combined, I still kept the two methods, just so they evolved more, you know. But at the last place, holding inside items, so get child in the last place. So that's the last place position. So the last place is a position, if you're unclear what the last place means. And then it goes clear these, so it deletes the last place position in the last place slot. So so that's the position that it gets that child in the last place, which is an item slot one. That's how that one works, because you could use a name or like a position. So you can use like a number 1 position, number 2 position, number 3 position. Basically, that's what this one is. And you can also use like a name specifically as well. When I seen that, I was like, oh my god. I just hit the gold mine where I could just put a position in. But it isn't like a good position, it's a position within the array itself. Or within the group of children. Basically, then update slots and then press the new slots in. So I was so proud when I did that. You know what, I gotta do it again. For these other ones over here as well. For the stovetop, okay. Yeah, I have to still do it for this one. You see the nose up there too, to add it into the world. Almost like all these, they all have their own complicated, own like things they need to be happening and how to do these things as well. No, I guess somewhere must be used honey oil, put in the I chucked honey in there next to bowl. Yeah, someone had to end up using it by the look of it. Ugh. The stovetop still needs a bit of work to fix up. Eventually, maybe end up next time you guys are seeing this, in whatever fashion it is, maybe there will be like, you know, proper serving and all this. Maybe we get lucky enough and maybe get that productive. I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the caramel slice. Oh, you guys should have seen the caramel slice. Or maybe you just seen it in... No, I think it's just in a normal... It wasn't really in a devlog video. What? Oh. And let's go. Put this in here. Yeah! I really like how that turned out. This game's gonna look amazing when I get this done, you know. I have a feeling it will look really cool. Okay, there we go. Boom. I also added some things in that I have not shown you guys. So I can grab this right here, right now. You're probably thinking, oh no, I got the caramel slice off. So before you can add this back in, but now, and add this back in. And you still can't pick it up and anything like that. And you can add chocolate to it like normal. I should be able to add chocolate to it. Maybe not. Whoops. Haven't quite fixed that up, did I? I would assume, I thought I did cover that, you know? Oh well. Nope, I never did. When I click it so I can pick it up, I'm pretty sure that should clear any of the other type available, so it should be. I thought I tested it and did work out. Oh well. I want to try this. Yeah, that one works. Must just be the caramel. I must have forgot to do that. And then we could do this, and then take it off. Oh, whoops. Well, we already know it's an issue. I won't remember that. It's probably the last thing you probably thought I'll say. That issue will probably stay there, you know. If I'm truly being honest, I will not remember that. That's kind of insane. Oh no, we got all now. All of it. But I am not gonna remember that. I can tell you that right now. I did attempt to do a bit of stuff with the tea, but it didn't really work out. So that down here was meant to change the type of tea. And then later on probably be used to change the type of milk as well for the coffees in general. I need to add those into the world. Oh god. I was hoping to like we will today, but I don't know, you know. Look at this. Oh yeah. We're cooking. I haven't added like new recipes because I want to add in like the other stuff in first, you know. Because I'm thinking of maybe adding a tart basis soon and later, so that means we can do a lot of things with that. We can also make stuff that are, depending on your culture, considered pies as well, like dessert pies, not like proper pies for, I guess eventually you're going to do proper dinner pies or lunch pies. Like if you look in Australia, like sausage rolls and pies, like what I mean by the dinner pies is that, like something you can have for dinner. And then the other ones are dessert pies that are usually like tarts and everything like that. I don't know if they are like, basically the tarts is the other name for them as well when they're practically the same thing. But I'm going to soon get into them a bit more. And then you're going to get a lot of them with a lot of chocolate base in there because, well, I have a problem with chocolate. Except for that part. Yeah, that's what it's going to be like. And we also have sourdough starter. We can start doing bread sooner or later too, since it's a real common thing in at least bakeries where I live in Australia. And then so I'll probably end up putting the bread up here probably, and then they can order bread like here and everything like that. Like this is to eat in. Like eventually there's gonna be tables. Like I'll have to eventually add in like tables where you can eat food from. But right now, seeing as the game's pretty early, I'm just gonna have this as all your serving area. There's also gonna be a takeaway area right here as well when I get all that organized. So you have to do that one at a time with the takeaway. But usually those orders will probably be smaller. And likely there's cups. Like teapots are less likely going to be ordered over here than around here. So the teapots are mainly just going to be for people over here who want to sit in and rent through the tables. So I want to do both because that's a lot of Australian coffee culture is that if you're with somebody, you're more likely just to sit at the cafe. Like I sometimes sit there by myself, but if I'm with somebody, I would want to sit at that cafe and have coffee with them more than just walk around. Like if I was by myself, yeah, I'll probably get that coffee to go and walk around the shops. That's what I usually do. But I'm like with somebody I want to sit down and relax with, I'll have that coffee there. Unless there's no chairs down there, then I guess we're walking around together. But you kind of get what I mean in that way, the culture. So at least I look at it. There's a lot more with the Australian culture. It tends to be sit down and relax a bit more, and then go out and do what you got to do. Like it's your moment to relax. Like it's probably a big common thing to use a between breaks and everything like that. Something like that. And we're going to get this display cameras working soon too. I'm actually proud we're moving forward in those areas, like with the placement mats and the display cabinets. Or display areas here. Like it'll be really cool. Like we're getting a lot of the basic gameplay stuff in it. I did want this one to take shorter amount of time than what it is. But oh well. You know. It happened to take longer than like a month or two. That's just the way it is, isn't it? I guess this one really, it's not been that long of hard game development because I had a big I started this in February, but then that big Blake came along. I think I started this in February. Oh, it might have been March, one or the other. But whenever that happened I ended up getting a broken computer at one point for a while. That ended up being basically 2 months, I think. And then my shoulder I fell off my bike and my shoulder fell like out. Like last night, it just reminded me that, oh, I'm here, you little bugger, and I just want to be a pain to you. I don't know if my out-of-date clean stuff worked or not. I think it did. And also worked on smelling out the room as well. Like, oh god. I don't know if I showed you guys the milk yet. I really like how we could do this and do it like that as well. See how we get the liquid jar back? This is so cool. I'm so glad that I done that like that. Because, you know, it kind of makes sense for the liquids. Like, the eggs can be consumed. Eggs, bad! I'm just trying to grab my jug of milk. Oh, we can also do this as well. There we go. And get a bigger jug. And then put this in here. See, now we've got the bigger jug. Got the jug back. So yeah, I think that'll be an interesting little extra, like, game mechanic with the liquids. That you have to use the jugs. Like, yeah, the butter you can pick over with your hands, you know what I mean? Same with the other ones. Eggs keep coming with me. And all that. But with all these, you gotta do that. Next problem is, next problem is that we can pick jugs now. Actually, I want to look at that again. Oh no, no, we did a pretty good job. I think that looks like we got a lot of them managed. Yeah, realize that we can print jugs. That is going to be a problem there too. I might get those deleted. Because I won't really put too much of like a limit to the milk. That's the only thing it is. To the water, yeah, I can delete the water, and water's not a big deal. But if I want to make the milk not unlimited, yeah, then it's a big deal. And fair enough, you know. I want to actually make these jugs, these milk jugs, like, you know, a little bit more like yellow creamed. So more creamier look to them. Then I realized, oh, I gotta do all these changes. Then I was like, yeah, never mind. They can look like this. Probably should have gave them a bit more difference in the way they look. Unless they're the same texture and I didn't realize it. No, they're a little bit different. I'll go get it up, see if I can get it up. Is this the white one? I don't know. Oh, we got general items as well. Some of them got like mixed up with others as well. Yeah, no, it's in this one. So we knocked this out. You'll be able to tell the difference when we put them side by side. Oh, there we go. See, there's the difference. Oh, I made the sheep milk more yellow. See, there's a lot of times where a lot of general milk these days look more like, and then there's more cream. Usually when it's more cream and it looks more like that. See, there is a difference between the looks of them. But I should definitely make sure that there should be different textures. Oh yeah, we also had to add like the first type and the second type here, so then we get that half and full jar out as well. Yeah, so we got the sheep in there. As well. Where's the cows these days? There we go. Yeah, there's the full cup. Just make sure that, yeah, they're all the same. Okay. Or what they should be. Yeah, eventually I'm going to do all that up, so maybe that bit soon, whenever comes next, I guess. Whether that's a stream or, you know, next game development vlog. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys really enjoy what's going on here. Like, this one's really cool. This one I feel like has a very clear goal, and you know what goal it is, more or less. But it's going to be very complex, and it's pretty exciting, actually. It's something that will really help me learn a lot about coding as well. And hopefully get on there Dragon working as well, eventually. Because all I got to mainly do with Unknown Dragons work on the inventory and play at the moment. That's the world blocks that we've met with that one. Well, this is also the player. I haven't really added more to the player. I've probably done more like fixing up like aesthetics wise, like the armor and the wares on the player a bit more on both the Wanny and. See, I'm pretty sure I didn't have the hat going on the Wanny yet. And like the Wanny and everything like that. And I've done a bit of stuff with the hair. Yeah, I've finished the hair with the walking at least. Well, I guess I also added a bit more over here as well. Get all this organized. I don't know if that's was in the last one or not. I can't remember. and then we still have the symbols for just to indicate, oh, we haven't done this or we're up to this with the symbols. Oddly enough, you know, it's kind of weird to look here and see all the symbols only here, but everywhere, but like other half of this doesn't have the symbols because they don't need the symbols because the stuff is already done, you know, it's kind of crazy. I mean, that's still a lot of work. We don't want to open up on them, these folders. But that's a big portion of what I always want to do for I Know Dragon was add in like a lot of customization for players. I'll probably end up using this for, I might use this system for one copy at a time as well. Because it's just going to be simpler in that way as well. This is kind of why, I don't know, I just wanted to really want to do this game now. I was going to wait to like later to ever really try one copy at a time because I wanted to learn more about the inventory system and get more of this player done. But I don't know, I'm kind of glad I started when I did, you know. I didn't get doing that one. I do want to do another smaller one, some more check, but I do want to do more development on this before I start doing that one. Hopefully that one will be small, like proper small. Like, not to say I don't like this one. This one I'm glad, I always want to do this one. This one is medium to me when I think about this one. More towards Unknown Dragon. Unknown Dragon's large. This one's medium, and what's outside small. So it really didn't take that long to do the bulk of the work. We're still doing the bulk of the work for one copy at a time here, which is what you guys are following, which is taking a little while. But we should be getting most of that done sooner or later as well. To the point where I'm going to do bulk of the gameplay. And then we can easily slowly add in like recipes and all that. Similar to what I did with What's Outside, was slowly adding things in. That's what I plan to do with this one. And hopefully eventually, you know, I feel like adding in different areas. Because I do want to add in different areas, but it depends on the future how I feel about doing that, you know. But I think I will probably add in different areas, you know. But those will probably come out slower than, probably come out reasonably slow. That's like long down the track. Way after I finish this off. Oh, skies are blue. Really want to clean. I really want to open up a window, but I don't know if it's gonna get like wet or not out there, or I'm gonna get wet. Water's gonna come in. Yeah, I might add more tea here sooner or later and get after we route that system. But right now, yeah, the TO is the most done system we got here, and then the coffee machine and mixing bowls probably comes second, and then that one probably comes next. Oh, the oven might actually come. It might be almost in the same degree as the tea over here. It's just like probably the degree down from it, just like almost there, but not quite. I need to figure out like the cooking times. I think that's going to be a really big thing. I might just go off from one measurement and use, and then go off from all the other. A lot of time, best way to make it seem realistic is to use the measurement, see what's equivalent to 20 minutes, and work out or what's equivalent to like 5 minutes or something like that, and then work out all your cooking times from real life cooking times into the time that you do want to play around with. I also need to add in time of day because I think I'm going to have like one afternoon, you know, like a whole day like passing through. Something like that. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now, thanks for watching. And eventually we should get the money going as well, a bit of currency in there. I don't think I can make it into an important gameplay feature because it's going to be there. Nothing too bad, nothing too hard. But I have to see. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Oh yeah, we also have to someday do the ordering terminal too. The order terminal and the takeaway terminal, like the takeaway placement, is the only place only things I have not started to do yet. That has been added in since early on, like earlier than the cash one, which is fair enough. So, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.